You get the nice picture of them in a boat.
Boat!
Alright, so when we last were here, Sherlock was jumping around his room like he was a fucking madman.
He was.
We have...
Oh, yeah. Bro, you're missing something over here on Discord.
Am I missing something on Discord? On Discord?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I am missing something on Discord. You hadn't mentioned it
So
yet, so
I'm
I forgot.
like 5-10 seconds behind.
It's because you were reacting to things still, so I forgot that you couldn't see it.
Because I'm looking at
the game, through the thing. There you go.
Yeah, I'm looking at Twitch.
Let me not share my screen. That would be... There we go. There we go. Bailey's face! Perfect.
Yay!
Alright. But damn. Alright, so we still
there,
have...
Now I can see the game and,
The game is... The music
not feel like I'm behind.
Music is so loud in this screen.
Well, I can't hear it, so...
Well, good, because it's loud as fuck. Oh yeah, there was some puzzle thing. I'm just going into it for a moment so I don't have the loud as fuck music in my ears while I'm trying to talk. So we have like 3 to 4 hours left, depending on how slow we are. I have one slice of pizza still, which I'm probably not going to eat, so it's going to sit beside me all stream.
Cipher.
Yes, and I will do that in a second. Yes, 3 to 4 hours. Me and Bailey, we're here, back at it again. I have reduced the quality again because I'd rather it look stupid and not lag and look stupid like in the last one, because it looked like it was pixelating a lot when I would turn. That's just annoying.
It was making me nauseous, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but you said that it was making you nauseous in the first one when I was looking around too, so...
True.
I don't know why you're so motion sick from it.
I just get motion sick. And I blame my dad. It's genetic. He can't play any first-person games.
That's unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate.
Alright, so, back to this. The solution to young Davy. Was I looking at... No. What was the button for me to go to my inventory? Right click, that's what it was. Did that have something to do?
It's under documents. It's that one, yeah.
This one. Yes, with all the numbers. The really long thing of numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's my first hint for this?
Oh, God. Hold on. Let me go look over
I mean, technically you've had a week, Bailey, to think of hints.
I know.
I'm just gonna use the same paper from last time.
It's just so frustrating. Okay, so I apologize for being whitewashed because the screen is blinding. Yeah. Okay, so you see that little slash between the twos there?
Yes.
So, do you notice that all the numbers prior to that slash are 1 through 9?
Yes, it's like a weird Sudoku.
Yes. So, you count until repeat numbers for all the ones following.
Okay. But then what does that do for me, though?
It kind of sections each one off.
Okay. So. Second one would end here, but me knowing them in groups of 9, like, how does that help me, though? What am I doing with them?
They're not in groups of 9, they're in groups of 8.
Oh, was it? I thought you said it was 1 through 9. Oh,
I suppose that is 9, that's
my brain's just like
telling you how the cipher works.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first set of numbers are 9.
Yeah.
And you notice that they are 1 through 9.
And then there's
then you section
stop
off
here.
the rest. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Until repeat numbers.
All right, let me write all this down.
And then you find the missing number.
I see. Okay. So.
It's really frustrating. And
6, 8, 7, 9, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2. I mean, technically,
That's
I can.
basically showing you the pattern. That one I don't think has anything that you need from it. So.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say technically, couldn't I just count until I've written 8 numbers each time because it's always missing the 9th number?
No, because one of them is not missing one.
Oh, okay.
Well, 2 of them are not missing one.
Okay. 2, 1,
So.
4, 6, 7, 9, 3. And then 9, 3, 4, 2, 1, 7, 5, 8. Basically, I'm writing down a shit ton of numbers, and then I'm gonna figure out which number is missing, and then I'm gonna see what that does for me. I'm just following the instructions Bailey's giving me.
It's a horrible cipher, in my opinion. I would much rather do Pigpen.
Alright, so 8, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 9, 7. Nope, and not the 5. Okay, so then. Right there. We have 5, 2, 7, 6, 1, 9, 3, 8. Five, 7, 9, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. 2, 4, 5, 3, 8, 9, 7. 1. I broke my pencil lead, but it's okay.
So that is the first set. That's the first set.
Okay.
And then the next line is another one, but there's a space between the two when you go to give the answer.
So since nothing's missing from the first one, you said it's just an example, or it'd be like a 0?
Yes, it's the first one is to show you how the
puzzle goes.
How to like read, how the puzzle works, which is really bad in my opinion.
So the second one's missing a 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing a 6. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like that one has
one
everything.
Is missing, so yeah, that one's fine. And it doesn't count as a 0, so
okay. So
I'm just
putting an X instead. So we got 5. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 missing, and then we got 1, 2, 3 missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missing. Okay. On to the next line.
Woohoo!
So
this is
5, 9, 7, 2, 4, 8, 6, 1, 3. My clock is getting in the way from earlier, so I'm gonna have to go down in a second. Let's see. 3, 7, 5, 8, 9, 2, 1, 4. Put my cursor there for you. And then I'm gonna start back at the top, I think. Yeah, I have space for that. Well, I am moving my mouse with my paper. Okay, so we got 8, 2, 9, 7, 4, 3, 6, 5. And then a 9, 6, 7. That looks like an S, but it's a 5, 2, 4, 8, 1. 9, 8, 2, 5, 6, 3, 7, 1. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that one's nothing. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is missing. Oh, excuse me, piece of paper. If you could not move, that'd be great. We're missing a 1. Got a 1, 2, 3 is missing. 1, 2, 3, 4 is missing. Okay. So I now know that I have a 5, 6, 4, 3, 6, 6, 1, 3, 4.
Yep.
And what do I do with that exactly?
That's the answer that you're supposed to be giving Sherlock.
Where is that exactly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, you just give him the number.
5, 6, 4, 3, 6. Is there a space or no?
Yes, there's a space.
Apparently it's not actually typing. Cool. I love that. Ah, it only takes my normal numbers. It doesn't take numpad numbers. Okay. 5, 6, 4, 3, 6 space 6. 134.
Yep.
I clicked enter, did nothing. Let me click to check myself. Okay, cool. What about that?
Indeed,
I
they
don't
are
know,
open to but
now there's a
one
cutscene,
possible
so
meaning,
I guess
even if it
we'll
eludes
learn.
me at present. As for my own enigma, I have failed to penetrate the secrets of this book. The language is archaic, and my own modest knowledge of ciphers is sorely tested. I have succeeded in drawing forth only insanities and other absurdities. According to this book, if my translation is exact, if one makes this mark with human blood, and then with conviction recites this illuminating verse...
Oh my god.
The
Why are you saying it?
victim is mesmerized or demons leave his mind. I tell you, Watson, this reads like complete gibberish. I do not know
They're
what to
very
make of it.
confusing.
How did you say it? What?
Exactly.
These drawings. What a horror. I tell you, Holmes, this book gives me great unease, as does almost everything to do with this affair.
Jesus Christ.
I just recalled, Watson. Didn't Barnes, the bookseller, tell us he had studied ancient history? Perhaps he might help us with the translation of this book. We must seek out better minds, for we are at a standstill. I have not the slightest idea where they could have taken these people and what consequences await them. Let's take our leave and see if Barnes might be of assistance.
Oh my god. I think it's funny that Sherlock doesn't just say, and then you say this thing, and then it does this thing. Instead, he's just like, and then you say this, and then he says the entire thing. And Bailey doesn't get to know how he said it. She'll have to watch in post for that.
Yep.
So cool. I have some scribblings of a madman. Cool.
Yep.
Alright, guess we're gonna go to the bookstore and try to give even more people, nightmares by reading this book.
Psychosis, yeah.
Can you...
Psychosis.
Necrosis.
Necrosis. Halitosis.
Alright, in order to both give us more time to just be nice and leisurely, and also not to give Bailey the brain dabblage from motion sickness, I will walk my way over, instead of running over to the bookstore. Because it's nice and pleasant and quaint, and this lady is gone again! Did the guy...
Did she die or something?
Did, like, the guy kidnap her or something? Your flowers on sticks are, not being
Circles
very well
on
tended.
Sticks. They're circles on sticks.
That's true, but they're all still flowers, technically.
Yeah,
They look
they
hats.
are.
I never really looked at the hats. Hats. I like hats. What's up, bruh?
Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, a real pleasure to see you. I say, where have you been? You've stayed away for some months now.
Oh god, it's been months.
Indeed, we took a very long journey and barely
Yeah,
made it
they've
back.
There's
However, we have
no
more
airplanes.
important
I know!
Didn't you say you have some knowledge of ancient people, their language, writings, and customs?
Indeed I did, Mr. Holmes. Why do you ask?
I forgot that it takes so long that we went by boat, because when he first started talking, I was just like, weren't you super angry at us last time we were talking? And then he's like, it's been months. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
What can I do for you, Mr.
So,
Holmes?
Kitty,
So short.
this game of Sherlock is Cthulhu-esque, so that's why there's
It's-
weird cult shit going on.
It's supposed to be Cthulhu-y, at least. It hasn't been a whole lot of it. I mean, there's been, like, hints of Cthulhu the whole time, but
Yeah.
also,
There's
I don't
no actual Cthulhu.
I don't actually see anything to click on
What
in
can I
here.
do for you,
I can have you help me find the book I'm looking for, because my spacebar is not showing me anything.
What do you make of this?
I look of it as an empty bookstore with nothing for me to look at.
Yeah.
Am confusion. Sir, can you help me find the book? Mr. Short Man, who's presumably standing on the same floor, but is 3 inches or 3 feet shorter than us?
Check your inventory, see if there's,
Playing an old game like this because, Like,
book that I think we need to pull for it too.
one moment. In a, I don't remember how long ago it was, but a while back, there was a bundle of Sherlock games that were on sale for like 90% off, and I was like, why not get like 8 games for $1 a piece, basically, instead of paying 5 to 10 per game. I was like, seems like a deal to me, you know? And so I grabbed him, and we played 2 so far. We've played Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. Bailey wasn't there for a whole lot of it.
I was there for the end of it. That was about it.
Yeah. Then I played the Testament of Sherlock Holmes, which Bailey was there for. And now we're doing this one. And we've basically gone back in time through Frogwares. So the Testament, I think, was the most recent that we had played in their history. This one is like their 4th game that they've made. So it's not very well polished.
No, it's not.
But that's okay. Ah, yes. Let me read this.
Wasn't that good either, but it's okay.
Can I?
So,
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
just
I have
offer
to.
it to 'em.
That makes sense. I have to have,
You are
items
just
equipped
mad
because
need.
my
I ran across
Sherlock
this
is stupid
esoteric
otherwise.
text during our travels
Yep.
and wondered if... Is there something wrong, Barnes?
Mr. Holmes, wherever did you find this? This book, it is worthy of a museum.
If you could be so good as to translate some of these fragments for me, I would be in your debt. I am particularly interested in these pages here. They are in the poorest condition and therefore appear to be the most used.
Look at that quality.
With pleasure. I will get to work straight away and keep you informed
Such
of my
quality.
progress.
It's fine. This is our Tomb Raider game still.
Yeah, we
Alright.
still need to go and do Tomb Raider too.
Alright, so I assume I'm going back to my house because he has to actually have time to do that.
I guess.
I guess? Okay.
But basically, Kitty, we're kind of doing like the Game Grumps kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like playing old games and just chilling and
Well, and there being 2 of us and such.
yeah.
Yeah, for a while when we had, like when we'd first be streaming, I was just like, man, I play everything with Bailey, I was just like, but I suppose the Game Grumps always plays with 2 people, so that's okay.
Plus now I'm your editor, so.
Now, yeah. Which is nice because then when I'm like, hey, can you do this thing to that part? You're not just like, I have no idea what part that is. Because you're like, oh yeah, I remember, I was there.
I was there.
I was there. What? Watson, is this how you leave your bed? How disheveled. What the heck?
Himbo! Make your
Himbo.
bed, damn it!
I can't even look in my own room. So, I don't get to know how disheveled my room is.
It's probably filled to the brim with drugs.
And pictures of my lady.
I don't
Hidden
know
in
if
my
you've
sock
met her
drawer.
yet.
I don't know. I mean, and isn't Moriarty supposed to be in this still?
We already ran into Moriarty, and that was his only entrance to it. Yeah,
Oh,
as far as I'm aware.
okay. Also, I have no items in my inventory. How long do I wait for this guy? There was nothing to do at the
Go to
apartment.
the newspaper boy. Go to
Oh,
the
I didn't-
newspaper boy.
oh, I didn't
knew
even see
something
him.
was off about him.
I didn't even see him over there.
Strand. Get
The
the strand.
Strand!
3 ships still missing at sea. All aboard feared lost.
Hmm.
Get the Strand. Latest word on the missing ships.
Give me the latest edition. There's a good lad.
Thank you, mister.
Yay, reading simulator!
Greetings.
That's fine. Alright, the Colossal Tempest. Many are calling it the Storm of the Century, has taken a hold of the Scottish and Irish coastlines. It has been raging for these last 2 weeks, and officials are alarmed by signs that the storm is intensifying. Witnesses report that the winds are increasing and waves are higher than 40 feet that have been spotted. The storm is taking a terrible toll on shipping and the lives of seamen. 34 ships have been reported lost, and even as this article goes to pass, several hundred lives hang in the balance. As seamen struggle against the raging elements, Sadly, the Royal Navy Rescue is presently forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Until the storm lifts, those lost at sea only have fortune and faith which may carry them home. For one ray of hope, that is, the majority of lighthouses remain in operation. The roads leading to them are largely underwater, and their occupants, the guardians of our coast and a sailor's last friend, are manning their posts bravely. I mean, they can't leave because the road home is kind of underwater, but so they remain cut off from the world. Her Majesty the Queen held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crises among our coast, and it was learnt that similar phenomena are occurring around the world. An extraordinary quality of the tempest that is savaging our waters is that it appears to affect the weather around the world, creating similar storms elsewhere. Thank you for saying the same thing twice in one paragraph. Reports from continental Europe, the Americas, Africa, and Oceania all speak of the rapidly deteriorating sea conditions. Some scholars speculate that the force and direction of the currents around our coastline is amplifying the effect of these waves in the ambient seas. However, according to the same scholars, a worldwide effect of this magnitude would be the first of its kind. French police sputter. Undoubtedly, the French police are always late. In its unbridled chase of the mysterious burglar, Al, whose exploits have followed with great regularity, the police have struck a significant obstacle. This being the victim's unbridled admiration for this canny theft. A rich and well-known eccentric heiress was recently robbed of a fortune in gems. Their value is estimated to be several hundred million francs. The regional authorities had placed her estate under close watch as they quite rightly regarded it as a prime target for the notorious thief. Whoop. Last night, a shadowy figure was observed scaling the wall, crossing the grounds, and entering up the residence. The policemen closed their trap neatly, with an entire brigade standing by as reinforcements. They charged the manor, throwing the household into a panic, and rushed the heiress's private rooms. She met them in her nightdress and perkily announced that the theft of her jewelry had just occurred. After several minutes, rather long ones, she explained that she showed the burglar an ancient secret passage in her room, through which he escaped and skillfully avoided the police. What? Why did you show him a secret passage out of your castle so that the police couldn't catch you? What? Pardon?
I don't know.
The passage led to a nearby train station. The shocked civil servants took their leave without saying a word, rejecting the light meal prepared for them by the lady of the house. No doubt it will take more than a few croissants for the lady to persuade the assurance company to pay for the value of her stolen gems. Well, yeah, unless, somebody used the Cthulhu book and, made a spell on her to make, her tell them a way to leave.
Like I said, please do not read the Necronomicon.
Denominanomicon.
Watson, consider the news of all these missing ships. I have an idea, but it will be necessary to secure a chart for the Scotland coast and nearby seas. No point in asking Barnes.
Are we ever going to use that horse?
No desire to divert
No.
his attention from the translation.
True enough, Holmes. But where else would we find such a chart?
Where would we find such a chart since I was too busy thinking about a horse?
Sorry.
Since Bailey's like, horse!
Use your map
Oh. Okay, where am I going exactly?
to the wharf.
To the wharf?
It's elementary.
Yeah.
It is a sea chart we seek. We
Ah,
must go to the harbour.
okay. If I was listening to the cutscene, that might have made more sense.
I'm sorry, it was just.
And you're very
saw the
distracted.
hordes.
Hello,
Good
sir.
day, sir.
Good morning to you, gentlemen. Would you care for a pint, or perhaps something finer?
Thank you, but at the moment I have need of information and will have to miss another glass of your fine ale. More's the pity. Would you happen to know where I could find charts of the local waters?
They're all kept at the harbour master's office, but I'm afraid only those with port business are allowed to enter. I trust you understand.
Precisely. What I need is a chart of the Scottish area, where all those ships have wrecked recently.
Indeed.
Yes, we're
Such
going
a
to
sad
Scotland.
tale. All those poor souls lost at sea. It seems as if the very devil is at work there. Hang on. A chart of the Scotland coastline, you said? It seems to me I have one in my room over there, behind the bar. Here's the key. Take it and have a look for yourself. If you find it, it's yours for the taking.
I like how instead of him being like, ah, yes, I know the stuff that I've put in my bar, he's like, wait a sec, I think I see the thing that you want over there, actually. You know, I didn't put it there, but, like, if it's the thing you want, like, go on ahead.
Oh my god.
What the heck?
You're so fast!
I know, I clicked shift. Also, my instincts were telling me to go to the door, and then I forgot that I can't actually access that door because there's a bar stool in the way. There's still nothing in there. Cool.
And I need to look down.
Oh, in the staff only, maybe. The only other door that's of access? Yes, this one. Ah, barrels.
I love the barrels.
Aha! In the very back, of course. Alright. Lord Rochester's son embarks for India, and he kind of looks like, Prince Woodville from the Testament of.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A photograph of Rochester as a young man.
I wonder if they're related.
I have what we need, Watson. Now, let's examine this map.
And let me examine you up against this window.
Well then.
I mean, I turned around and we were in this tiny cramped little corner door.
We are, yeah. I mean, I don't blame you.
Soundings and fathoms. What exactly am I looking for exactly, since I'm so zoomed in at the moment?
That's a great question. I have
Okay,
no clue.
I found North U first.
North is... Oh, okay, so the numbers were latitude and longitude.
I mean, I got that much, but that doesn't help me at all.
Okay, so it's negative 5.6.
For where exactly?
For vertical, it's 5.6.
Oh, you said negative, so that threw me off there a little.
Is it?
Because I got...
Yeah, it is negative. Sorry, I had to look at the thing. Yeah, it's negative.
Well, I mean, I see numbers going from, like, 50 to 50, and then 5 to 5.
Okay,
so I don't actually have any negatives. I have 5 to 9.
Okay, then yeah, just
I'll go to 5.
get close to...
And then what was...
close to 5, and then it's 6.1.
Wait, what do you mean 5 and 6.1? I only go to, like, 20.
Then I guess it's 60. I think this 61 maybe.
Okay. I mean, I was thinking that it might be this weird random dark dot. Maybe.
No, it's
No?
actually on the coastline. It shows a picture of it.
What do you mean?
For me, it shows a picture of where the spot is. So, for your vertical side.
Okay.
Wait, is it? Hold on. What the fuck is it on?
Am I by Ross at all? Or Cromarty? Or Sutherland?
I can see this image. Hold on. Let me. Nope. It
Am I
doesn't
by
get any
the
bigger
inch?
than 300 by 200.
I mean, this one looks pretty shitty too, so.
Well, at least yours is actually like full screen. Mine is
mean-
like this tiny little picture, like this big.
I mean, you see
Okay,
how the
so-
side doesn't quite match up with itself.
Yeah.
Here, let me,
Okay, so
sec the,
oh, hello, Jennifer's computer's face.
if I can. Hello? Open the game! Thank you. I wanted to show them because the face was blocking it.
Okay, I think I see that it on the picture that it's showing me. It's near the small aisles.
There we go. Small
Small
aisles?
is where it is. Yeah.
I don't.
Well, stop looking inland.
I'm going to the other side of the land! I was looking to see if there was. I mean, if I could zoom out, that'd be great. Okay, I think that it's probably. Is it by Little Minch? Or by the sky?
No, it says the small aisles. It's the only thing I see on my map.
Okay, Inverness?
You're way too far
Upperland?
over. You're way too far over, I think.
I mean, it's really hard for me to
That
read.
looked familiar. That looked familiar. Go back over just a little bit.
And by coal and tree.
Yes, it's near Cole. Go up a little bit. See the small aisles.
It's so hard to read that. I also thought that this
I know.
was. I thought this big whiteness was actually land or something. That's why I was confused.
No, that's all water.
I mean, it's hard for me to read anything, so.
Okay, so you see that little peninsula down in your right, well, that you just dragged off
Look at
the
this
screen,
one.
that little peninsula
Or
right?
this one.
No. Do you know what a peninsula is?
Yes. My brain was thinking of it the wrong way. My brain was thinking of it the opposite.
Go to the tip of the penis.
To this little tip right here?
Yes, right there.
Watson, that's what those mysterious figures meant. Longitude and latitude. They indicate a point along the Scottish coast called Ardnamurchan.
I mean, I don't know
Let's
exactly how
bring
I'm
back
supposed
the
to
key
know
the
that,
tavern
because I don't
keeper
know
and see
maps.
if he knows this place.
Yeah, it's this is not an intuitive game. That's why I have the guide.
Hello, Watson. Would you like him? You are the eye of my cursor. Okay.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
That is what they say.
Yep.
I like how me clicking the door, they're like, we don't want to load the wharf again. Alright,
you're not done here yet.
Oh, okay. Sup, dude?
Did you find everything to your liking?
Sure did.
Indeed, you are as good as your word. I found the charts just as you said. Does the name Ardnamurchan mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. It's a lighthouse
I wanna
along
hear
that
that.
very coastline.
Ardnamurchan.
Legend has it, the place was built
Oh.
over a pirate's hideaway. In fact, now that I think on it, that spot is right in the middle of the tempest that is taking down all those ships. Rather odd-looking building. They say the chap who built it, Stevenson I believe his name was, that he fancied up the entrance with foreign symbols, Egyptian
gosh.
obelisks and even a dog with wings.
Oh,
Strange
gosh.
fixings for a lighthouse, isn't it?
He's trying to make a lighthouse, but not a beacon for ships, but a beacon for Cthulhu. That's what he's
Also,
doing.
that bartender sounds really funny. I unmuted the stream for a second because I realized I have headphones on.
I mean, that works. I mean, you could do that during cutscenes, that way you can hear them at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it just popped in my head, like, oh yeah, I could do that.
Alright, so I talked to the guy. Now, how do I go to Scotland?
You need to go get the book back first.
Oh, okay. Let me go to the bookstore. I wasn't thinking about how I might want one of those. I said to go to the bookstore, not my house.
Wow, so stupid. Oh, I got an itch. Maybe something happened over there, and we just need to walk over to find out.
Is there gonna be a
She's still
cutscene?
missing.
She sure is. It's been a couple months. Did you kindle your friendship with her, Mr. Shortman?
He's
Patient.
very short.
He's patiently waiting for us.
Mr. Holmes, I was able to translate the pages that you wanted. Come, I will show you.
Oh,
This book is quite ancient. It tells of a terrifying sect devoted to strange entities. The descriptions are vague, but we can presume the origin of this myth arises from the destructive Leviathan represented in the Bible, a creature said to sleep and dream in a strange city under the sea.
A nightmare sleeping within the sea.
To be exact, the pages you asked me to translate are in fact a prayer or invocation to this entity and the description of the ceremony associated with it. To be frank, what is described in this book would make one laugh, were it not for its reliance on such horribly obscene, morbid, and bloodthirsty language.
And this ceremony, what can you tell me about it?
Promise me you will not laugh. The book says that hundreds or thousands of years ago, during a particular alignment of the stars, a priest performed these rites, invoking the name of a destructive Leviathan. The priest intoned his name and called for his return to this earth so his followers could give him his due. The priest then asked a representative of each nation on the earth to recite the invocation and sacrifice themselves to the sea from atop a colossal natural rock tower surrounded by water. All this is quite absurd, isn't it?
Pray continue, Barnes.
As you like. It goes on to say that the ceremony must be held under the image of the messenger of the outside gods. Nothing more exact is said on these entities. However, from their description, their messenger would have a form rather close to the Egyptian Sphinx, except that his face is without feature and jet black in colour. So an idol in its likeness must be present during the ceremony. But can you imagine that? Some so-called priest and an international crowd atop a tower singing in unison before some faceless winged stone lion?
I can imagine it very well, Barnes. You say that these people are to throw themselves into the sea so that their god will have his due. But what is it about? What does this god seek?
That's the most preposterous part of this tale, and proves it to be pure myth and fancy. Even for the sake of argument, this ceremony could never have happened. In such ancient times, it would have been quite impossible to gather representatives from every nation on Earth and in one place.
I understand, Barnes. Humour me a bit more and please answer my last question. What would this Leviathan want from us?
Indeed, we would owe this creature our world. According to this, complete the ceremony and the collective sacrifice, invoke the demon, and he will arise and swallow the earth. Yes, Holmes, they sought nothing less than the end of the world. What nonsense!
Thank you, Barnes. I must leave now. Goodbye. The newspaper dating before our departure.
That is
Watson,
something else.
find it. There was some article about the current alignment of the stars. This may tell us precisely how much time we have left.
But Holmes, surely you can't believe...
The newspaper, Watson. Find that newspaper.
Lighthouse.
My God.
Oh
Are we
boy.
gonna see a butt
Look,
ton of
Watson,
people jumping
the
off of
light
a
is
tower
very
now?
lit.
I'd love to see
This
that.
explains the shipwrecks and recent disappearances.
God, that's making me dizzy
Holmes,
just watching
if we
that.
do not find a place to land, and soon, I fear they will add our names to those poor souls lost in these seas.
His microphone quality wasn't the best. Oh, there they go.
Yeah, I called it!
Though that looked almost more of an
Oh my
accident.
God. Holmes, look! The sea! It just swallowed him!
Lambs for the slaughter. Watson, we must stop this.
Bailey, were you still listening?
Yeah, I heard that.
You
line
heard
right
that
there from Watson.
you heard them screaming poorly into their microphones?
I did not hear the screaming. I tried to
Well-
catch it because we were talking and I didn't want to get confused. So, but I did hear Watson going, "Oh my God, the sea swallowed him whole."
It's basically there's a nice sound of raining, even though it's not raining.
There's no rain.
There's a nice sound of water in the background. Hey, say
Hobbit.
hi, Hobbit. CB a little something like that. But they were both yelling as if the background noise was super loud, and their microphones couldn't quite handle it. All right, let's walk over here. Also, I think it's interesting that we're supposed to be on top of a hill, but clearly we're not at the highest part of this.
Also, what are these graphics?
You know, it's fine. We got Tomb Raider graphics.
We do.
It's okay. Well, it's apparently windy.
It's
I would not.
I would not have guessed that either.
I can only hear a faint wind now that I'm looking at this light being shook. It's just
your faint wind, but that thing is like blowing like it's a hurricane.
Tight from the inside.
Okay, so it's sealed tight from the inside. Would be a shame if I went over to that mysterious broken house over there. Or maybe followed all the torches over to the weird, horny, rock cave over there, but I'd like to go to this first. Hey!
Hey, rope!
We always need rope.
Hardly reliable, but it's the best that we have.
I appreciate y'all's attempt in making it seem like it's loud over here, but it's not loud over here. You guys need to stop yelling. Hey!
It's a very horny cave. It looks like a goat.
It is a goat. It's like a weird goat-sphinx hybrid. Okay, well, I followed the torches, exactly. Is there actually a... No?
Nope, just
Take a picture with... You're blending in, Watson.
You're so far away.
Slipknot sketch. Take a picture, Watson. Alright, is there a way around over here, or... Oh, how am I climbing up this right now? That was weird.
Wow, to let you climb up that mountain.
Okay, I don't think they actually want me to follow these torches, at least not right now. Oh, what is happening? Is that the water that I was hearing? This is the rain. I found it.
It's called the geysers, by the way.
This is not a geyser. It's lightly raining up and then back down. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna see if there's a way around.
What the fuck is this landscape?
Oh my god, that's great. What is that? Why is there like a crashed dune buggy with more rope?
More rope!
Let...
I can't grab.
What? What, do I only need one? Okay, well I found a crashed boat. They went right to the light. Like a moth.
Apparently they're...
What is happening on the inside of this lamp? What? That looks weird. Okay, anyway, what? What am I doing?
Oh, yeah, the... Check out the statues on the stairs.
On the stairs? Oh, those ones? Ah, my spacebar wasn't showing me that.
They took particular
faceless
pains
sphinx.
to give this statue a featureless black face.
Cool. I'm glad that you told me about that.
They took particular pains.
Cool. I'm really glad that you told me about that. Let me just try this again.
It is sealed.
Oh, apparently there's something on the base of one of the statues.
There sure was. I saw it right as I passed. Alright,
Yeah.
Can I, aw. I can combine, but not. I can't combine that. I have a storm lantern. How fun. Okay. Okay.
I don't see why we'd need it.
I mean, seeing as I'm not using it. We didn't use it. We also didn't use the lantern on the other one, I don't think. On the other boat. Let me just go over here and spacebar the statue. Or the giant goat.
I don't think we need to go look at
Okay.
the goat. But head towards the shore, I guess.
Which shore exactly? Why is
Past
there
the
like?
geysers.
Why is there like? So where we came from? Why is there like a hole over here? That must be like a bad texture or something. Oh no, there's a hole. I found a
Okay,
hole.
I see where you are now.
I
see where you are on the map now.
I found
There's
a
a
hole.
hole.
I found another broken ship and some more broken shit over there. Should I go over to the broken shit or try to dive into this hole? Oh, cool,
you
I can't.
click on the geysers and, like,
Oh, I
the
can.
geysers have spacebar?
At one point, am I gonna jump in here? It's an earth asshole. That's exactly what's happening. I couldn't click on the.
Watson, here
Oh,
are 3
I had to
meters
run
of
into it.
seawater.
It's a
We should
geezer,
do well
actually.
to remember what McGrinty's man said before they slit his throat.
It's a geezer, by the way. It's an old
This
man.
isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
This isn't right. I like how he says it
Okay.
nice and quietly to himself. What do you mean this isn't right? Try again. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Okay, stand at the center of the 3 holes and face the ram rock
Okay, so it's kind of a goat.
and walk 30 paces that way from the
Watson,
center of the
here-
geysers.
I mean, I can't.
This isn't
Oh, there we go.
right.
Watson, here are
Okay, so and then I walk
Head toward
30
the ram.
paces that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
This must be the place.
That was
You know my method,
15.
Watson. Let's examine the soil closely.
Maybe it's because I'm sprinting, so it was double time. Alright, now I'm examining the soil. Click on rock. Click, click, click.
I need something.
I need something. Can I use stick? How did that...
How did that work? I don't
Those
know.
pirate tales are more than mere superstitions.
You may well be
I
right,
don't
Holmes. And about
understand.
the ghost,
Who knows, Watson? Who
Magic.
knows?
Holmes.
Very
Come
magical.
on, Watson. We are men of science, aren't we? A real danger waits for us in this lighthouse if we reach it. To reassure you, I will take the lead and go down first. Let's see. It seems to me it is rather an abrupt descent. How should we go about this?
Oh,
Just
boy.
as magical as, you know,
I love...
how it's raining. But it's
how-
not.
Yeah. But I love that Watson, like, doesn't want to go down, and then Sherlock's, it's like, it's fine, I'll go first. But how should we go down exactly?
Yeah.
It's like you volunteer, but then ask how to
And
do the
take
thing.
care not to fall inside.
The
Why-
rope!
I mean, I already figured as much, but I wanted to see what he was going to say about it. Okay. I was thinking that I could, like, you know, put the bar on both sides and then lower the rope down in the
That
center.
would be a smart idea.
And take care not to fall.
Okay, can you
Can you
hold
tie it
the
to
rope?
that oddly dark
Quickly,
rock?
Holmes.
Can I tie it to my oddly dark himbo?
Mm.
Ah, I can. Cool. The hand just wasn't appearing until I was right on top of it. Alright, and down we go. Okay, and I fell inside.
Holmes! Holmes! Can you hear me? Holmes! Are you all right?
Oh, Jesus Christ, he fell far.
Don't worry, Watson. I appear to still be in one piece. This rope is finished.
But fortune is on our side, as the lantern is undamaged.
Thank God the lantern is undamaged.
This ground is
my God.
unstable. I dare not take a step without the light.
I dare not take a step without the light.
I will try to
It's not
join
that
you.
dark.
No, Watson, stay where you are. This rope is useless. We are quite separated, my friend. I will try to find the way to the lighthouse alone. Although, to be honest, I would feel much better with a weapon at my side. No, keep your pistol. It could discharge if dropped. Here now, I have an idea. Toss me that iron bar instead.
Impales him instead.
Watch out!
Himbo has separation anxiety.
Watson, what rotten luck. It is stuck.
Holmes! I can't understand what you are saying.
I can barely make him out. Bad luck. The hole must be blocked with debris. From
Debris.
now on, I have only my wits to serve me.
Okay, oh god, it's bright.
God, that's right.
So, I just have to say, I had a rope that was like 20 feet long. I used 15 feet to tie it around the rock, used 5 feet to get down, and I'm still a good 30 feet down. Let me grab the other rope that was over there so there was at least a little bit more. I might not have broken myself quite so much otherwise.
Yeah, the action's kind of